In a tiny mountain monastery nestled among ancient pines and cascading waterfalls was a devoted student named Sora. Sora was renowned for his unending desire to learn. But he was often unable to focus on his studies, regardless of how hard his mind was, like a fluttering butterfly that flits between thoughts. At one point, Sora approached his Zen master Hiroshi, seeking advice on how to attain a deeper focus in the midst of all the distractions. Hiroshi, an eminent teacher with eyes that reflected the wisdom of time, knew the struggle of Sora. Sora. Hiroshi spoke softly like the breeze. "I'll be sharing with you a tale that is the key to focusing." Sora was sitting at the feet of his master to learn from the master's teachings. Ago, in a far village, there was a water bearer known as Ryu, who had the responsibility to gather water from the nearby mountain stream and transport it back to the village every day. One morning, as Ryu was walking to the stream carrying 2 large buckets hung from a slender pole on his shoulders, he noticed something that was unusual. Sora was attentive, his mind to Hiroshi's words. Rai noticed a butterfly flying from flower to flower with its wings painted with vibrant hues and captivated by its beauty. Ryu's attention was diverted, and he became completely absorbed in the graceful butterflies dancing. Sora could almost picture the scene where the water bearer and the butterfly interacting in a fleeting moment in the butterfly's flit. Ryu was stumbling across the rock, bringing his attention back to the present. The buckets rattled, and some water spewed onto the ground. Ryu realized he'd lost the vitality of water, the very thing that sustained the village. Sora was aware of what was important about the tale Master Ryu's distracted him and resulted in him losing concentration and wasted the water, but what was the connection to my studies? Hiroshi smiled at the wisdom of Sora. Sora was in the same position as Ryu had lost his precious water. A wandering mind could cause your mind to forget the core of your studies, the knowledge of understanding and growth that awaits you. Sora contemplated his master's words and pondered the deep truths within them. "But do not worry, my pupil." Hiroshi continued to reassure his students to maintain a steady focus. "You must be conscious of the butterfly in your mind and observe the movement of it, its colors, and its allure, but don't let it distract you from the task at hand." Sora discovered that the butterfly symbolized his thoughts drifting between different ideas, distracting him from his studies. Instead of restraining the butterfly's presence, be gentle with it. Hiroshi advised allowing it to be, but don't attach yourself to it. Instead, bring your focus towards the knowledge stream, pure flow of knowledge like Ryu. Take the wisdom of the stream into the village of your mind. Sora experienced a new sense of clarity and direction. He realized that concentration was not a fight against his thoughts, but rather an effortless dancing with them from that point to the present. Sora accepted the principles of Hiroshi and practiced mindfulness by observing the flutter of thoughts with a sly curiosity and constantly returning to the flow of knowledge in front of him with each passing day. His concentration increased, and his studies grew in the years after. Sora became a renowned scholar known for his unwavering dedication and deep understanding. Yet he acknowledged the fact that his journey to focusing started with the tale of Ryu and the butterfly. And so the wisdom of the water bearer and the butterfly remained in his legacy, instilling many generations of students to pursue their academics with a calm mind and allowing thoughts to fly by as butterflies and carry the precious knowledge with unflinching dedication.